it's a very liberating thing. So it's all out on the table. It's very transparent, and people can be quite, and are quite direct with their thoughts, their feedback, did you think about? So that's probably the most, I think, powerful aspect of it, at least for me.
Such diversity on the business side, and surprisingly, pleasantly, it all came together as they were each describing their problems, and as the check-ins happened, and what was on their mind that day, that week, that month, what they were struggling with or what they were happy with personally. It created this notion that I mentioned before of resonance. They say, I get that. I understand what you're saying.
Every single meeting that I attend, I walk away with at least one actionable item. There's something that I can take back to my company and use that afternoon.
You really do get bogged down day to day, and it's good to stop and say, what's another option of doing it? How can we do this better?
So, I tend to talk about the things that are most important that are going on in our business. An acquisition that I'm either in the middle of or I'm considering. And it's one or two thoughts about how to approach it, maybe a slightly different take. And it, given the role I'm in, where I have a significant impact on a fairly big P&L, just a small bit of guidance in one direction or the other can make a fairly big impact.
Well, I was referred in by our CEO at the time, who felt it was he was a member, and so he took great value from his interactions with his peer groups, and he felt it would be a great opportunity for me.
My partner, the individual that started the company, ChemSW with me, he was already a member, and he says, Pat, you got to go to these things. And so I did, thinking, well, okay, we'll give it a shot. And it turns out that that was the impetus. But the real reason that I've been here actually quite a few years now is the fact that there's so many problems from challenges from different organizations that are the same ones I face every day, that it really is a good sounding board and a good organization to help, a very efficient organization to help me with running the company as it is.
When I focus on a problem, I really sort of bird dog it, sort of drive it to a conclusion, drive it to closure. But a lot of times people have other perspectives that may help me drive it to closure in a more effective way. Maybe in a way that is better for the people around me, or better for myself, better for the company, that I wouldn't have seen without their insights.